On behalf of the Governor's School class, I would like to welcome you. My name is KSmith, and I did my internship based around patient outreach. My research question was, what are the limitations that inhibit children and adults from accessing healthcare? And I found that the lack of transportation and lack of health insurance were the two biggest factors. I did my internship at Blue Ridge Medical Center, which is located in Arrington, Virginia, about 5 minutes from here. I started in early July and ended in about late October. The purpose of my internship was to create a focus group. And the purpose of the focus group was to try to tell parents the best way, we were trying to figure out the best way to communicate important messages with it. So when is it time to come in for your doctor's visits? And when do you need certain immunizations? So we were trying to find the best way to communicate with them. And we're also trying to tell them the importance of bringing in their children to the doctor. So why they need to come in for these immunizations and the purpose of coming to the doctor for things other than just acute care, like well checkups and physicals and things like that. So what I did for the focus group was I organized them. So I made spreadsheets that had all the contact information with the parents. I drafted letters and I called them to tell them the group's meeting times and the purpose of the group. So in the end, the focus group didn't exactly work out as I planned. And I was kind of upset at first because I put in all this work all the time. My whole internship was based around this focus group. But I realized that it's okay for things not to go exactly how you planned. And for Blue Ridge, I think they learned one way not to communicate with parents. So maybe in the future, they'll resort to things like phone conferences, emails, maybe when the kids come into the doctor, they'll try to talk to them there before or after their visit. Peggy Whitehead was my mentor, and she helped me get all the information I needed to make the focus group. She was also in charge of finding a facilitator and a pediatrician for the group if we would have met. I did my community service at Woodland Early Learning Center. One of my classmates, Rebecca Anderson, and I, we teamed up and we created a course called Healthy Living at an Early Age. So we designed a course. We wanted the course for them. We wanted to teach them in ways that they would understand these healthy living skills. So we met twice a week for 6 weeks for 45 minutes each. So we had 2 days to teach each lesson series. Another picture of this group that we taught. We had a lot of time to bond and interact with the students, which I think really helped them understand more of what we were trying to tell them. So the first lesson we taught was sun safety. And we made worksheets and they drew themselves and they put sunscreen on themselves and hats on themselves. So we let them kind of use their imagination and we taught them why it's important to always wear sunscreen and hats, even when you don't think it's always sunny outside. And we sent home information with the parents to help them teach more about sunscreen. The second thing we did was the importance of visiting the doctor. And this was really interesting because it was kind of an extension of what I was trying to do at Blue Ridge. So here we watched a video and we did a coloring activity. And we had some fun hands-on activities. We listened to each other's stethoscope, which was pretty fun. And we played some games. The next thing we did was healthy eating. We taught our lesson with the marker. We drew pictures on the board and we had fun facts like ants on a wall. The final thing we did was the 5 food groups. So they had already learned about this in their normal preschool class. So we were able to build on what they already knew to help them understand the topic a little bit better. So we made diagrams and they were able to color these in. And we also had some more snacks and we played some of their favorite games because it was the final day that we went to visit. So for our legacy, Rebecca and I made a book of all the lesson plans that we taught. So we included in there the actual plan so that way they could maybe teach the course again. We included all the parent information, all of the coloring activities that we did. So hopefully in the future, they'll be able to continue this healthy living at an early age course. And we also made a scrapbook that basically compiled all the best memories that we had at Woodland. So we're going to donate that back to them so they can see all the fun things that we did with it. And I would like to leave you with my senior quote that I think really helped carry me through my internship experience. And if I had any advice to the underclassmen, I would say, it's okay if things don't go the way as you planned. You just deal with what you take into consideration everything that's happened, and you just keep going. You don't want to give up ever. It's okay. Failure is not. You always learn something from not succeeding. The first time, you just keep trying again. In the fall, I would be going to UVA to study nursing. Do you have any questions?
Do you have a specific area of nursing that you're focusing on?
Possibly pediatrics, but I feel like everybody thinks that's what they want to do when they first go to nursing, so maybe I'll change my mind.
Perhaps nutrition.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be fun.
Caitlin, what did you find surprising or challenging about teaching small kids?
Something that we should all know, but they can't read. The first day we went, we took worksheets and it had words on them, and they were like, "What?" So next time we went with pictures. So that was something. Anything else?
Did they like your snacks?
Yes, I think so. I think they were a little shy, but then they ended up liking the peanut butter and the raisins the best, which is so good. But it was fun. I think they really enjoyed it. The last time they were like, "When are you coming back next?" Which hopefully we'll be able to go back again to deliver all of the things that we made. Yes.
I actually don't have a question, but I have a comment. My daughter was in those workshops, and you all did a fantastic job. You did a great job. She came home and was like writing on her porch the pyramid, the food pyramids that they were drawing. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.